Hello, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? I ain't gonna bother y'all with my intro. That was a disaster last night. So I'm waiting on chat to come up. I got a very interesting video for y'all. Let's see people coming in now. Last night, when I was playing my intro, it was on an endless loop. And I didn't know it because I couldn't hear it. I really didn't even know what was going on. I'm waiting for a few people to get in here. Is everybody trying to wait to make sure they don't have to listen to the intro? I've got a good video for y'all tonight. I still ain't seen nobody chat. Oh there, hey baby. I reckon just running behind tonight or something. You don't never know what's going on. Hey Larissa. I'm here. Mima, yep. Hey Mima. Go ahead and take me something for the headache. I do got y'all an interesting show tonight. Probably ain't never seen one like what it's gonna be tonight. Yeah, last night, y'all, when I played my intro, it was on loop. And I didn't know, I mean, I ain't never messed with it. I have put some stuff on loop. And, man, that thing was playing over and over. And I put that video last night on private because I just didn't feel like messing with it. And I went back and listened to it today. Man, it played that intro for 5 minutes. I want y'all to be thinking of some good questions. Like you want to know about. Any question that you want to know about. You can ask me any question right now about the world. All right. Hey there, Miss Gladys. Hello to everybody. Well, look at you. My husband is drunk and he's being mean to me. No physical mean, just cussing. Well, are you messing up? Meemaw, you messing up? Yeah, I'm just joking. You know what? You know why? You know probably why he's doing that? Probably wants you to sit in and talk to him. I'm serious, y'all, about the questions. And I'm going to tell you something that I've learned, lately. You know what I mean? If you do something YouTube don't like, they'll penalize you. They don't like you putting them videos on private. But it's a bad video, though. Hey, I heard that David was from Dublin, and I heard he knows me. But I mean, I don't know who that is. I asked him about Tammy. I asked Tammy about him. When I was talking about don't miss this video, y'all, I wasn't joking. I don't put anything of this on my channel. I don't put anything of this on my channel. Hell, I didn't even know you had a channel. There, Myrtle. Man, I forgot to text White Earth. I texted him last night and I didn't ever see him come in. He answered me, but I didn't ever see him come in. Well, y'all, I found out what this man was doing the other day when he was asking these questions. And man, it's great. Hello there, Miss Bonnie from Texas. See, YouTube they had told me my channel was doing good. But boy, I reckon I'm like Tammy now. Some days like I just ain't with it. Yeah, I watched her a little bit. Tammy had me tied up. Has anybody ever put handcuffs on you? Anybody into that? Well, when Tammy hit me put them handcuffs on me and popped me with that whip, like it wasn't fun no more. See, I seen this man asked an AI questions the other day. And AI, I don't think it's left are right. You know, like the news. And I've been messing with it probably about an hour. And listen there. How many YouTubers are in the YouTube Partner Program?
As of 2026, there are more than 3 million creators globally in the YouTube Partner Program, YPP. While there are over 115 million total channels on the platform, only a small fraction meets the strict eligibility requirements for monetization. Key statistics for 2026. Category: Statistic. Total YPP members: 3 million plus. Total YouTube channels: approximately 115 million. Active channels: 60 to 65 million. Channels with 1M plus subs: 69,000 plus. Payout to creators: $70 billion plus over the last 3 years. Understanding eligibility. The number of partners has grown steadily due to YouTube lowering the entry floor to help smaller creators. There are now 2 main tiers of the program. The fan funding tier, lower threshold: 500 subscribers, 3 public uploads in 90 days, 3,000 watch hours, or 3 million shorts views, access to Super Chat memberships and YouTube shopping. The full monetization tier, ad revenue: 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, or 10 million shorts views. Access to ad revenue sharing and YouTube premium revenue. Note: even if a channel meets these numbers, they must pass a human or automated review to ensure their content follows YouTube's advertiser-friendly guidelines. Why this number is significant? Reaching 3 million partners is a major milestone for YouTube's creator economy. For comparison, roughly 10 million channels currently have over 1,000 subscribers, meaning many creators have the audience size to join but may not have applied or met the specific watch time requirements yet. Would you like me to look up the typical earnings, RPM, for different YouTube niches in 2026?
I told you, boy, get your questions ready. Yeah, I heard a cat say Dave was from Dublin, but like I don't know, you know. I'm gonna ask this question again because I didn't catch it. How many YouTubers are in the YouTube Partner Program?
As of 2026, there are more than 3 million creators globally in the YouTube Partner Program, YPP. While the total number of channels on the platform has surpassed 115 million, the vast majority are personal accounts or viewers. The three
How many they say, y'all? You say 3 million? How many YouTubers are in the YouTube Partner Program?
As of early 2026, there are more than 3 million creators globally in the YouTube Partner Program, YPP. While there are over 115 million total channels on the platform, the 3 million partners represent the professional and semi-professional creator economy.
3 million people, y'all. I mean, you know, they call it, I mean, you might not know it, they call it the Partner Program. And only 3 million people get paid. Man, ain't that something? How many YouTube channels are there?
As of early 2026, there are approximately 115 million YouTube channels in existence. However, the health of these channels varies wildly. While 115 million represents every account that has ever hit the Create Channel button, only about half of them are actually being used to share content. The breakdown by channel type. 2026. Channel status. Estimated.
Hey, y'all, I've been like giving this thing hell, asking questions. Oh, I was going to tell y'all something. I may have told y'all before. Tammy's wanting to start another YouTube channel. She put that on me this morning. And she wants to keep the channel she's got. But she wants another channel. And I've got channels that's I don't even use that's monetized. I said, you can take one of my channels, and rename it. I said, but you know how you are, Yeah, I'm in the YouTube partner program. What that means is you get paid, Ain't but 3 million people in the YouTube partner program. That's hard to believe, ain't it? Anyway, I talked to Tim and everything. I said, yeah, you can do that if you want to, but I said, when you ain't with it, you ain't with it. She said, yeah, I know that. But, it's not about money for her. And her channel, what she's doing, she ain't doing exactly what she wants to do. She's doing what she wants to do, y'all. But she wants to put God in it. And that's why she wants the other channel. And she'll be live tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. And now let me figure out how to tell y'all this. The whole reason she went to edited videos, the whole reason Tammy's channel went to mostly edited videos. Man, there are so many stinkers. And they can damn near control your channel. And I told Tim, I said, we got to reach a wider audience. And like this channel right here, y'all, is, I may change up one day, But all this stuff with Mama and like who knows what, And all the creators know exactly what I'm saying. All this in this group. Yeah, I loved it too, Miss Gladys. I'm glad he liked it. And that's the whole reason Tammy's bringing new people in. Let me give you an example, y'all. You remember the other night when I was showing y'all Tammy's live count of the subscribers? And while I was showing it, somebody unsubscribed. Well, you have a bunch of shit asses, y'all. And I'll show you Tammy's live count now. But it's what, made me know we got to make a move. Got to get in, not brand new people. Yeah, got to get in brand new people. Not replace people, but just sitting here trying to satisfy people that don't like you to begin with ain't working. And they are the reason 100% why Tammy's doing what she's doing. Not a little bit, 100%. I got it pulled up here. Let me get it. This is working. The other night, whenever I was showing it to y'all, I think they have 5508. 5508. And while I was showing you this right here, somebody unsubscribed out of meanness. And they are all over our channels. These people. They are all over our channels. And I'm telling you, see, like like, let me just allow me to talk a minute. What we're doing ain't working for none of us. I'm talking about Slim. I'm talking about Kathy. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about Tammy. I'm talking about Grandma. And we got to have new people in. You know, like our audience is letting us down. And I ain't talking about me. I ain't talking about Tammy. I ain't talking about Slim. I'm talking about all of us. Me, Tammy, Stephen, Slim, Kathy. Our audience is letting us down. And these lives are like welfare. They get you down and they keep you down. You don't gain people. You see how many subscribers Tammy's gained? And and that, the subscribers will go up as she throws these videos out. And she keeps turning these videos out. Still new people come in. And tell me y'all understanding what I'm saying. And see, I'm even thinking about doing that on this channel. I told you I was going to keep doing the lives, But I'm not going to let a bunch of people pull my string. And I'm not going to let them pull Tammy's string neither. They know the game, buddy. And they know it well. And I know exactly what to do, too. I'm talking about, it's not a guessing game. It's not a guess for me. So, I was watching Stephen one morning, and he said, who wants to... He's like looking for some even number, for subscribers. And he says, seem like it's 7,500 or 8,500. I don't really look at the subscriber count, Like it says there, I got 34,000. But I mean, I don't watch stats, I'm watching it on Tammy's channel. He said, who'd like to get me up to an even number? And 4 people unsubscribed. 4 people just sitting there watching him. I mean, you see what I mean? I'm a winner, y'all. And I'll do whatever it takes. Lester attacks me and tells me to slow down. I will keep going. And I'm telling you, I know exactly what to do. YouTube's tough, but if you know what to do, it's easier than ever now. They started realizing that they was, people like making new channels and stuff. They seen in all the people to the big channels there at one time. And they realized they messing with their future. I love to watch Gunsmoke, y'all. But I don't want to watch Gunsmoke all day long. And I mean, there ain't a hell of a lot of good channels, that we are interested in. And y'all's interest is different than mine. That's why I say we. But they've made it easier for little channels. You got just as good a chance. I heard this a while ago on AI, this thing I was asking the question. You got as good of a chance as somebody with 100,000 subscribers. To for a video to go viral. You hear me? You got a better chance. But people that's starting out, and I might get criticized for this, but they just don't know. They make, the videos just ain't that great. And now I done good when I first started, but I hit it just right. And I had seen how these other people was doing on YouTube. You allowed to sit here and watch 10 minutes and not even know what they doing. And I seen that they wasn't very good at explaining things. That's the reason I took off so fast. And grandma, y'all, she made her, I made her channel for her. And most creators do not allow others to become intimate with their channels. A creator has an objective, a message, cut and dry. Let me tell y'all what Mama was doing at the first. And I mean, she might have put some of them on private or something or other, but you know, I mean, hell, man, she was lost. She was up there at filming at the church. They had the lights out. And these youngins was doing a play, and they was up there and had some glow in the dark stuff, you know, which is all right to watch for about 5 minutes. And I actually, you know, like when I first started my channel, like got to going pretty quick, you know. And I went down there at her grandma's. Used to walk down there a pretty good bit. She had a fire out there. She had her camera out there on a tripod. She was filming, but she wasn't talking. And she was just doing it, you know, for fun, you know. She hadn't really started thinking about everything good, you know, thinking about everything. And you know, I got to talking to her and telling her some stuff. And, you know, I know that being original, you don't have to get on here and act like you smart and sophisticated, because most of us are just regular people, you know. And you know, she started stepping up her game, you know, and not on purpose. But she started learning. And then I was talking to her too, you know. And she got to doing them projects. And look at here, son. She put some damn time in too. She paid her dues. I did too. Film all day long for a 20-minute video. All day long. She did too. And I actually know how all this started. About the hater business, you know. I actually know where it all 100% started. I know right where it started. You know, you had all them people watching grandma faithfully, you know. And I was always around, I mean, I wasn't ever too far away. Even though you didn't ever see me. But I spent a lot of time talking to her. And a lot of time showing her the YouTube stuff. And the editing program. And every damn thing. Everything. And she started getting a little older. She had quite a few times call me up crying, you know. I said, you bring your stuff up here. And I said, I'll finish it for you. And I'll upload it to YouTube for you. Them edited videos, y'all, sometimes they live. But you can edit a live video. And, you know, she was making 2 videos a week. And I mean, I know y'all don't realize it. Not like what I know. Some of you might know. But it takes a while to go to town and buy your stuff. Researching on YouTube. It takes a while. And when y'all kind of started seeing us, me and Steven, she had done started making 1 video a week. 1 video a week. And you know, she's fully intending on keeping doing them projects. It actually took her a long time to convert over to full-fledged live. You know, even when she was live, she was still trying to do stuff. You know, I was making her birdhouses that she could put together, you know, and I was kind of making some stuff for her to do. And said, here's what you can do. You can go live. And live was brand new back then. This is how me and Steven got all the haters, y'all. They, when she started doing the lives, you know, they want to know where the hell the live is. I mean, where the hell the edited video is, Pamela? You know, I mean, they was convinced that we was making her go live. And I mean, y'all know by now, you don't make her do nothing. Son, she's stubborn as hell, boy. You try to make her do something and see. And then, but I mean, they was convinced, you know. they trying to steal your money. They trying to take over. Yeah, that's right, Alona. Yeah, as long as it ain't nothing hateful, you know. But I mean, you know, and you know, right off the bat, you know, I mean, you had damn 168,000 subscribers. It didn't like me and Steven. It ain't never stopped. It didn't never change, you know. You know, some of y'all. So I like Danny and I like Steven. You know, they didn't. And that's still going on to this day, you know. You know, somebody in the comments can get on there and say something bad about me. And I mean, you'd like to see 12 people like that. And you know who they are? It's them people. I mean, I don't have it figured out a little bit. I haven't figured out a lot. And I mean, I don't think it's going to change. And I mean, you know, if you lose people, you lose people. But and this is what I said 30 minutes ago. Our audience is letting us down. The audience is getting smaller. They get the notifications, y'all. But I mean, we got to go after new blood. The, you know, a lot of people that watch TV don't even have no idea about what I'm talking about. You know, they love her to death, you know. They don't even know what I'm even talking about. But they are the reason that Tammy's doing all what she's doing. Well, I looked at Grandma's channel today, and you know, I said they letting her down. They come in there for the fight. And when the fight's over, they leaving. They not supporting her. Yeah, I ain't got no reason to. Hey, Alona, you good? I knew that, like, if they was that in, as long as they was that in fighting, just people just go over there like hell. So she had 10,000 people watching. No, not 10,000, 1,000. 1,000 people watching live, boy. I don't know how many it was the other day, but I, uh, I was sleeping and all that. I mean, I had it on, but I wasn't watching. I went over there to make sure she got started all right. Y'all, that's, that's how it is. Does she? Yeah, I've talked to her, and she can't say it, but she knows there's some crazy as hell people out there. She knows it. But, I was telling y'all, say you got money saved up, and every month that goes by, your money is getting gone. Now, our money on YouTube, it ain't getting gone. It's about the same every time. But I mean, do you sit there and just keep on, and then you worry about it when you get broke? To where you get it, to where you get down to where you can't do nothing. Is that what you do? Or you go ahead and you start making plans now? And don't wait until you can't do nothing. Next thing you know, they damn threatening to cut your lights out. You don't wait. And I am making a move on Tammy's channel right now. Them bad apples, you can't depend on them. If they feel good that day, they might watch. If they don't, they might not watch. I don't know very much about Slim. I keep telling myself 10 more years. Kathy knows, yeah. She said, Why won't they subscribe? I said, because they don't want to. She ought to be able to get 1,000 subscribers in a month. And I mean, it's shit ass people, y'all, that don't want to help her. They don't want her to get to making money. I mean, she didn't make much. And then that going vertical it's hurting her bad, but she don't care. They don't want to see you do good. Sound like a lie, don't it? Everybody knows who she is. Everybody knows who I am. Everybody knows who Tammy is. And everybody knows who Slim is. You don't wait until your damn boat's sinking to do something. You know, that's how it is, you know. They don't want to. And I mean, hell, maybe they tired of us, you know. Like I was talking about watching Gunsmoke. Hell, maybe they tired of us. How do creators welcome aboard new people to visit your channels? Well, I mean, Alona, the lives, you know what I think about the lives. Yeah, I understand that. But our lives are letting us down. Y'all don't realize that? Hell, man, we're going in the hole. All of us. All the people I named. We're going in the hole. And I mean, I'm telling you, we got a bunch of shitty people. We got quite a few shitty people. I don't know, let's ask that question. Let's ask that question. Does it help putting YouTube tags, hashtags? Oh, hold on.
In short, yes, but only a tiny bit. As of 2026, the general consensus among experts and YouTube's own documentation is that tags play a minimal role in a video's discovery. YouTube's AI has become so advanced at watching and listening to your content that it no longer needs a list of tags to understand what your video is about. Where tags actually help. The 1%.
How many times y'all heard me say, they know exactly what you're saying? Hey, we getting new people in, y'all. But it ain't enough. And new people come in here, they talking about, damn, that hillbilly. He probably married his sister. See, when you leave from this video right here that I'm doing right now, all you got to do is think about what I'm saying. Well, I am not tired of you and Tammy or Stephen. I love you all very much. Yeah, baby, I know that. I know. Hey, I ain't saying everybody, baby. Shoot, I know that, boy. But there is a bunch of bad apples. And there's more than what y'all know. Y'all probably just don't pay it attention like I do. But like I know what's happening. Did y'all know that everybody don't make the same amount of money? If I make a 30-minute video or a 1 hour video, it don't matter, and you make a 30-minute video or 1 hour video, the money won't be the same. I think it is important what you said, but I can become a, whatever that word is. So y'all, my videos on here, you can't look at the number of views, but I make a pretty good bit. The people that are watching, buddy. And I had this conversation with Steven. Let me ask this thing right here. Is it better to go horizontal on YouTube or vertical?
In 2026, the answer is no longer one or the other. It's both. However, the better format depends entirely on your specific goal for that video. The most successful channels in 2026 use a hybrid strategy, which data suggests leads to 41% faster growth than using just one format. Comparison: horizontal versus vertical, 2026. Feature: horizontal, 16:9. Vertical, 9:16 shorts. Primary goal: loyalty, depth, and revenue. Discovery, reach, and virality. Monetization: high. Mid-roll ads plus premium. Low.
I don't believe that, y'all. 41%. If If you got 41% more better, Slim puts out shorts every day. She's going backwards. A year ago, she had 100 people watching live. A year ago. What I'm saying is real. And I remember what I was going to tell y'all now. Or what I was fitting to tell y'all. Stephen, he started doing that vertical. And, I was watching him. And I can't remember how many subscribers he was gaining a month. But man, damn, it was a bunch of them, boy. And I started like thinking about that vertical business. So say Stephen could have been the one bringing in people for the whole damn group. For all of us. Because somebody needs to bring new people in. We need new people coming in, y'all. It's like the poker game I used to play at. 10 men can't play poker 2 times a week after week after month. Some damn body's gonna go broke. You have to have new people coming into that poker game. I promise you that. You'll have people that find that their wife's raising so much hell or something about what they losing, and they'll quit. You have to have new people coming in. And they'll quit. They'll eventually quit. You have to have new people coming in. And this YouTube stuff is the same way. Some damn body's got to bring new people in. And I'm taking that step. Me and Tammy. And, yeah, I can't remember how many subscribers Stephen was gaining a month. Hell, man, it seemed like 4,000. And I had said something to him about the vertical business. And this is what he said. He said, hell, Hodges, it's bound to do something. If you're bringing in 4,000 subscribers a month, I mean, you might have to have 4 or 5 damn different banks to hold your money. We was over here going to do a concert. I done been telling him, because I done realized the vertical wasn't worth a damn. I done figured it out. Oh, I said, let's play my channel horizontal and let's play your channel vertical. And even though he's gaining all them subscribers, and I mean he was gaining them hot and heavy. He went live, had 30 damn people watching. Gaining 4,000 subscribers a month. Now you ain't got to be too smart to know you're going in the hole. Your regular viewers, they don't like the vertical. The new subscribers ain't working. I went on in there and took a shower. He stopped it. No, he had it on. Yeah, he done that. He done it on vertical. I mean horizontal. Now I went on in there to take a shower because I was gonna play the drums, and come back in here and he done stopped it and put it on vertical. Damn, all kind of people watching. Hey, Alona, they must not know damn body like vertical. Hey, I mean, listen, he's gaining a damn 4,000 subscribers a month and went horizontal and had 30 damn people watching. And I mean, he done been gaining subscribers for months. He done that vertical a long time. And I mean, he wasn't getting nowhere. And see, I had all hopes that he was going to bring in new subscribers. And then they would get all spread it out, you know. You know, if one person bringing in new subscribers, they'll hear about Southern Ideas. They'll hear about Catchy Channel. You know, I mean, it might take a little while, but you got to have new subscribers coming in, and we ain't, y'all. If you think messing around getting 10 or 12 subscribers a month is gonna get you anywhere, you better think again. I was looking at Tammy's videos a while ago. One of her videos brung in more subscribers than 3 or 4 of the others all put together. So you'll hit videos like that that'll bring in the people, son. You know, when we first started doing these lives, you know, they didn't have commercials, you know. They might have one at the start, you know. Yeah, they a lot to it, and alone I know a lot of that stuff, you know. I know the YouTube stuff pretty good, but this what Tammy's doing. I ain't just started thinking about it a week ago. But I mean, you know, if you lose people, you lose them. You don't just keep letting your damn boat sink. You know what I mean? If there's I ain't watching, if it ain't live, I ain't watching. You know what I mean? You can't worry about that. You have to do what's best for you. And if they don't want to watch, I mean, it's their loss. Hey there, Bear Paws. And she's just now got to where she's getting as many views as she was when she was live. Just now, this week. I got something I'll show y'all here. Remember I was telling y'all about the boy that he made big money his whole life. He got in trouble with the IRS. Like usual, y'all, give me a minute to get it pulled up. I've been kind of telling y'all about him a little bit. Yeah, let me keep working while I'm talking. He's wanting, you know, I was telling y'all, you know, that he, you know, he's got, I told you there was a place for him on YouTube. He's a good talker and he's smart and everything, you know. But he got kind of in a mess. He's got everything it takes to make it big on YouTube. But not the money. Here you go, so I'll play it. He sent me a clip, you know. There it is.
Okay, guys. We're about halfway. I'm just coming down into the swamp bottom. Gonna let y'all take a look at some of this pretty woods. There's my windshield, it froze back over. But had a deer come across the road on the way in. But we're fixing to head on back in there. Maybe y'all enjoy the ride. I didn't bring no gun. I didn't want to be tempted, just in case one of them big boys is still roaming. I think it's like 26, 27 degrees this morning, which ain't too bad. It gets down in the teens. There's a thing they call used to be running ducks. Illegal, of course. But it gets down to teens, everything freezes, except for the river and maybe a running creek. So all the ducks have to go to the river. I got a good friend named Mr. Danny Hodges. He could tell you a little something about that. He always loved to do that. But it's starting to get just a little rough. So I'll holler back at y'all as soon as we get to the fishing hole.
Well, he's talking about, oh, that's one of my buddies. You know, like, he's wanting to get into YouTube. And I mean, I'll help him. But he's done like what I was telling y'all. He, he's done got down to where he damn can't bail the boat out. Making just enough money to get by. And he's pulling y'all's leg about how much I like the running ducks. We was going down there one morning in the boat, about 20 degrees. I said, oh, wait right here. Stop the boat. I said, take me to the bank. And I went up there on the bank and built me a fire. I said, y'all go after the ducks all you want to. I mean, I was about to freeze to death, man. Let's see, he's got a nud. Now, he might could bring in subscribers. I mean, I'm sure he would. I'll play a nud.
Okay. I told y'all I got these little what we call coupling pieces. They're going to slide inside of these. just like so. There's a screw right there I got to get out, but slide these on that I just cut. Now you screw all this together.
Where's my mic? What'd I do with my mic? Let's see, y'all. See, I mean, I hadn't told him nothing. You know, you gotta have a tripod. But I mean, I ain't told him nothing. If he gets into it, I'll tell you about his channel, where you can go to it. But I mean, you gotta have a tripod. What he's doing is building a pump house in my He went and tore this bit something down in the hurricane. He's taking the pieces that's good and making a pump house with it. That's the guy I bought the boat motor from. And hell, he'll be good at it. You know, you seeing something other here that he don't have no training. And I mean, you probably will see him in it. I don't know when. He said, man, might want to borrow one of them cameras from you. I said, Bubba, you can't borrow one of these cameras. I said, well, you use them almost every day. You know, you can go live with these cameras, y'all. I've done it a few times, you know. These damn cameras has got the internet. There's hardly no need to go live on it when you can just go live on your phone. What this is good for is like when you ain't around where the internet is. And y'all, I swear to you, I'm fully planning on going down there. Where Grandma used to live. I know right where it's at. I might have to get out there in the wood and walk around in the woods and find it. But I mean, I can do that too. There ain't a bit of internet down there. We was down there filming one day and we was going to show it. She was going to show it to y'all. I was with her. Yeah, and Adrian, that camera went dead. Bear Paws, some of that stuff you got from Mama, if you would send it to Tammy's email, that Tammy 100, Tammy Hodges 100, It's all little letters. Tammy Hodges 100 at gmail.com. I can put all of that stuff on here. Well, that was a Facebook video I put on there. I can put anything on here. And she's amazed at how you know all that stuff. And I am too. She's amazed that you even care. And I am too. She said she told me you knew more about it than she did. But I can take it and put anything on here. And we can get you to call in. We can get you on the program, and you don't have to be on video. You can just be like what I am right there. You know, with your picture. You can talk, can't you? But you can get on there and explain some of this stuff, you know, if you will get on there. Okay. You know, like most people can't talk, you know. People don't like to hear themselves talk. I don't like to hear myself talk neither. I don't listen to my videos. I can't stand to listen to my videos. I can't believe how slow I talk and how much I pause in between. People's told me about that a bunch of times, that they thought I was through talking. I was just thinking. Then I start saying something else. People don't like to hear themselves now. If you starting a YouTube channel, you need to go listen to your videos. That Tammy Hodges, son, she's a damn natural, boy. She can do it now. The video where you were mud bogging with something on. Danny, you are a hoop. Don't tell Tammy. Yeah. Oh yeah, no shirt. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you. Bear paws. I had a bunch of women to try to get me, boy. You know, over the years, you know. Bunch of them, boy. I was thinking about one today. I don't know why, you know. But there was one particular one woman. I reckon I seen her at karaoke or some damn where. Hell, I don't know where I seen her at. But I talked to her a few times and everything. I know I told her my name. But I mean, it's just like normal talking, like the way, you know, I don't flirt with women. And she wasn't flirting with me. And I reckon I might have talked to her about 30 seconds or so. 30 minutes or so. Because I did. I'm not stuck up. If people would talk to me, I'll talk back and stuff like that, and then, things wasn't even bad then about people like talking to me a lot and stuff. It wasn't even bad. But, hey boy, it done 2 or 3 damn weeks went by. She called up the house. So I know I told her my name. But I wasn't even, I didn't even think nothing about it, till she called the house. I'm glad Tammy didn't answer the phone. But I told her, I said, hey, I appreciate and everything. I said, I got a wife and youngins, She was a school teacher. She was pretty too. That's happened so many times, y'all. Similar stuff, I was thinking about this other place that we're going to go film at. I don't know how to do that, Bear Paws. I had to check into it. But it's this place we used to go fishing. I used to go with Mama to this place. And I was thinking about me and Tammy going down there. And it is a good place to fish. And it's the swamp, boy. It's the woods. And while I was thinking about going down there, I remember the last time I was down there, there was 2 of us men and a naked woman sitting in the truck. I don't know what in the hell we was doing. She sure was. I don't know what she was doing. I don't remember. She wasn't my girlfriend. And she wasn't nothing to me, I think it was 3 men in the truck. And she was sitting beside of me. I was sitting at the door. They had her shirt off, boy. You know what? I don't remember. That's all I remember about that trip. And we was just riding around. We wasn't fishing or nothing. We was just riding around. And I done that. I done stupid stuff so much, boy. Man, Tammy she don't know about all that stuff. She come in here wanting to hit me with a broom or something right now. But I've been around plenty, I can tell you. But I don't mess with women, y'all. And it's not that I try to be like that. That's just how I am. I don't mess with women. Hey, I might be where they at. And they like to be naked women walking around. But, you know, I mean, I don't, that's just something that's something that's born into me. You know, like that just ain't my way, you know. I used to always be here, just usually doing other things. This time of the night, we used to call it Danny After Dark. Yeah, I used to call it that. You know, I don't talk to a whole lot of women on here, but over the years I have. And if there was a little devil inside of me, damn near every one of y'all would know it. That just ain't my nature, you know. That just ain't my nature. And it never has been. It ain't got a damn thing to do with being married. I was like that before I got married. That boy I showed y'all there a while ago on this video, he's like that too. But yeah, I mean, and I've heard Mama say it, you know, that same thing. But she used to always tell me that's why so many women like me, is because I didn't pay them no attention. I've heard her say that a bunch of times. And like I say, hell, I don't try to be like that. That's just how I am. To me, y'all, the way most men is to me, like from the way I see it, it's damn embarrassing. Always on the hunt. Even married ones, you know. Always on the hunt. That's embarrassing. And there's women always on the hunt. They don't tell you that. The men don't tell you neither. But I can see in the dark. Yeah, you know, I mean, there's quite a few, you know. I told them about them. They're talking about, so what? And, you know, I mean, they're just bold as hell, you know. Back you into a corner. You have to tell them because you don't want to. You have to tell them, you know, they don't just stop at, well, I'm married. Some of them don't. You have to tell them. Because I don't want to. And I do think, I do think I'm flawed now. I do think my mind's flawed. I really do. But I like, you know, I mean, we'd get out and it's amazing how many places I know where to go, man. It's amazing. You know, seeing different people. We'd go to women's house. I mean, I ain't really talking about a hell of a long time ago. I still can do that. But like, if I got my right mind, I really don't want to, you know. But if I hadn't got my right mind, and my buddy wants to go riding around, hell, I'd jump in that damn truck a heartbeat, boy. If I ain't in my right mind. Me and the boy was riding around one night. He said, I know this woman, I'm going to go to her house and see if she wants to ride around with us. I said, all right. I know it was a Sunday night. You can't buy beer here on Sunday. But at 12 o'clock on Sunday night, you can buy beer. When it gets 12 o'clock Sunday night, it's Monday then, see? And we sitting there waiting for it to get 12 o'clock Sunday night. I bought us a bunch of beer and stuff. He said, let's ride over there and see if Rachel wants to ride around with us. I said, all right. You know, I mean, hell, boy, I don't care. I don't care, boy. Like, you know, I don't have bad intentions, you know. And he said, wait right here. I'll be right back. We pulled up here at the house. She had a man. That couldn't control her ass. And he come walking out with her too, and she got in the truck. That man was standing on the front porch. He said, I kind of feel a little bit sorry for him. He said, y'all take care of her. I said to myself, you need to worry, you better make sure my buddy will take care of her. Rode around all night. You know, I can't get in some of the damnest predicaments you ever seen in your life now. Yeah, I hear you there, Bear Paws. Hey, don't think I can't get. Hey, look at here. Son, I come to this damn conclusion right here. One day, I came to this conclusion. Wherever I am, there's going to be a damn party now. I don't know what it is. I swear to you, I don't know what it is. But there's gonna be a party. And there'll be people coming at 2 o'clock in the morning time. Hell on, I swear I don't know what it is. But boy, I believe I could go out in the center of the damn woods, you know. Start calling people up. Look at him. Boy, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Look at him, I done so much stuff, boy. And it didn't matter if I was drinking. I still wouldn't mess with women. I just didn't want to, you know. Wouldn't do, I mean, that ain't me anyway. But I mean, hell, I wouldn't want to do Tammy like that, you know. But it ain't the thing about like not wanting to do Tammy like that. It's just that just ain't in me, you know. I mean, it just ain't in me. Even if I'm drinking a lot, I don't turn into another person. I don't turn into something that I'm not to begin with. What I do turn into is, hand me another one of them beers back there. That's what I turn into. Woke up here one morning and one of my buddies was in here and he was a professional drinker too. I called Tim up, told Tim, let's come in, let me tell you something. Next morning I was straight. There my old buddy is over there, asleep. I said, Tammy, I don't care what you do. I don't care where you take him. I don't care how you do it. Get his ass out of here. I straight the next morning. We was having a good time that night. We was having a good time that night, but the party was over. She got him, put his ass in the truck, son, and got him out of here. I mean, pretty quick, too. That's the guy we was down there at Half Moon Lake at Rich's. And I don't know why me and him was going to leave Half Moon Lake. Drunk as a skunk, both of us. But I was smart enough. I mean, I didn't think nothing about it at first, you know. And I started driving. And I ran off the road. Not because I was drinking. I was, doing something with the radio or something other, you know. I still got usually pretty good sense, even if I'm drinking a lot. I still got pretty good sense. I ran off the road. And man, he freaked out, boy. Oh man, like, I said, hey man, hell, I got it. Now let me drive. Well, hey, I seen it bothering him so much I ran off the road again, but the second time I done it on purpose so he would drive. It's better for him to get a DUI than me, you know. So we drove all the way back from down there at Rich's camp house. Every time we'd pass a truck or something, a big truck, I'm scared of them things. I'd put my hand over there on the steering wheel, make sure he didn't run into him or something or other, you know. And, you know, done that one other time too. You know, I don't believe in drinking and driving, y'all. There's somebody in, I don't know, I reckon he was too drunk to pay attention, but he like started running off the road real bad, and I grabbed the wheel and got the truck back straight. And he realized I'd done it. He said, man, we would have wrecked if you hadn't have grabbed that steering wheel. I said, yeah, I know it. So, like, I ain't the kind of person that drinks and you can just go up there and steal their cigarettes and steal their lighter. I'm still real aware of what's going on. It don't matter how much I drink. I still ain't no fool. And I still can fight, no matter how much I drink. Well, y'all, that's it. Can anybody got a question they want me to ask this thing? You know, hey, y'all, you know, I'm planning on keeping doing the lives. If I change over, I won't hide it. I'll let y'all know. Oh, yeah. I feel pretty good. You know, I just starting to get a little bit tired, you know. But I could take this channel right here, y'all. I could take this channel right here, son. And start gaining subscribers like you wouldn't believe. Believe me, I know how to do it. I promise you, I know how to do it. I just, it's a little more work. Yeah, I can tell you this, I'm not bored. I must not be too damn bored. Well, he's over there at the bar one night. And I told everybody, I said, let's go to my house. And boy, there's 100 cars out here. Up and down both sides of the road. We was out there under that big shelter. There's 100 cars. Tammy come out there checking IDs. Cause there's young and old out there, girls, you know. Y'all, I can always seem to do it. Some damn how or another, Tammy's running off girls. Oh, I might look old, but don't let it fool you. I want to tell y'all I appreciate everything. You know, Tammy will be live in the morning at 10:30. As soon as I get off, I'm gonna go ahead and schedule her video for 10:30 in the morning. We're gonna do that for a while. For right now, I'm monitoring that, the lives. You believe me, by God, I'm monitoring the lives. Hey, Jazzy, I didn't even know you was in here. I ain't gonna let it rip her damn hard work out, you know. So she's moving on up. And I don't know what the lives will do to it, you know. But you can bet your ass one day I'm on it and I'm watching. Yeah, the women, if they getting a little fuss, they be back friends next week. I done seen that so many times. I don't usually get into little squabbles. It's the real bad ones you hear me talking about. Yeah, I ain't been seeing you that much, Jazzy. I'm here a lot, just watch. I had Jazzy on here one night. You know, I got off, you know, like somebody's in the thing there. I can still hear them talking, you know, even after I get off. She said, damn, I thought he wasn't never going to get off. So see, like before the live, if somebody's sitting on the stage, you know, waiting to go in, you know, we waiting to go live, we still can talk and stuff. And if they hear even after hey, you just woke up, even after, you know, get off, still can hear them talking. You still can talk to them, you know. Yeah, Catch, I done about talked out tonight. This is actually a pretty good video to go back and listen to, though. I'm watching too. Hey, Kimber, thank you for watching. Hey, y'all, thank y'all for everything. We'll see y'all. I hope y'all understand things a little bit better now. I feel I don't have no choice. And as of right now, I'm planning on keeping this channel like what it is. Just like the labs only. If I have to change up, I will do it. Good night, everybody. I appreciate all your support. Don't forget, can be live in the morning, 10:30. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, 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 bye. Oh yeah, before I hit the, I done hit end there, but had to hit end and then hit end again. Now I done got to the second end. Y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. I should be on here about every night, y'all. We'll see y'all. Good night.